where you at, all you see is shoot machine signs.
Man, all I see is accidents, car accidents. I'm like, God damn. And U-turn shit don't make it no better. I ain't used to that. Say, look, you U-turn nigga. The police like, whoop, 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 whoop. Ain't no U-turn.
They feel like it's a drive-by.
Yeah.
This is a crime in progress. Somebody is turning around.
Nigga, especially with them lights out. I didn't hit the lights when we turned around. Run!
Yeah, man. So, Tommy Dangerfield.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, man. I'm not going to ask you no questions. I want... Let your introduction be your own introduction.
St. Louis, born and raised. I've been doing comedy like 4 years. I got started at the set Ali Sadiq. That's why I was in front of him down here now. It was like the first person I seen on stage. He did the Missing Got Boots joke. And I'm sitting listening to this shit. I'm like, I've been through some shit. I done seen some shit. I want to talk about the shit I seen. Then the following week, shout out to the homegirl too, that mic to me. You actually started my comedy career, big. I'm gonna call you a bitch. You my nigga. You started my comedy career, bitch. But she did, because she basically introduced me to stand-up. Like, I watched the shit on TV, but my whole life I sold drugs and had a job and did bullshit. That was it. I ain't never thought I was really funny. I used my humor to fuck bitches or get better price on some drugs, mostly. Or finesse a motherfucker.
Sure.
Yeah, I done robbed a nigga. Let me take that back. I love comedy, man. I like making motherfuckers laugh.
I'm about to say, you trying to turn us into flag.
I'm a comedian. We talk about shit. We be playing about robbing. I ain't robbed nobody allegedly. I ain't never got convicted.
They gonna incriminate himself?
No, but it was like the shit you do was like I realized I wasn't a thug too, because when I did get locked up, I was like, this ain't for me. This ain't never niggas in here, man. Then you hear a bunch of lies in jail. All you hear is a bunch of niggas talking about shit that used to happen, they did back in the day, on some shit they just made up. It's annoying. You get some good stories for being locked up, but I didn't stay that long, goddamn. I got a good lawyer. Best he did for me, he got me 5 years probation. Longest 5 years in my life. But it taught me a lot. It taught me I ain't never going back to jail.
You ever been married?
Fuck no, I proposed to a bitch before.
I'm about to say, because if you ever been married,
you been
then
that's a financial jail or emotional jail. All this shit. My grandfather been divorced 3 times. He is my Jesus Christ of marriage. He died financially 3 times for my sins, nigga.
Keep bouncing back?
Nah, he ain't doing nothing no more. He buy pussy, like you said. He buy a little pussy. I tried to borrow some money from him. I was like 19, 20. He said, you kidding? It's my pussy fund. I'm going to get pussy fund. Yeah, man. I don't want to talk to these bitches no more. I'm like, oh. Okay. I never get that old. I ain't buying no pussy. I don't believe in that, man. Niggas fuck the game up. We the prize. I can't come 3 to 5 times in a set. But I can make you come 17 times. I get 1, maybe 2. Fuck, how is that fair? Why am I paying you to wet my bed up? You owe me, bitch. The fuck? Yeah, you had a motherfucker fuck your mattress up. Now you got that motherfucker go home sleep
and
shit.
She left and
your shit
got
get fucked up. Man, I had a motherfucker fuck up my bed so bad I flipped it up. It was on the other side. I'm like, this bitch just peed on my bed. This bitch got to put a pamper on that time she come over. You can't be peeing in my bed.
Yeah, like, what would you do if a female do pee in your bed?
They have before.
Like
a pregnant bitch.
Okay, you can't do that. You can't do that.
It wasn't my baby.
Hold on, this tender me Kenny. If you ever want to hear Kenny love.
I love pregnant bitches too, especially if they ain't pregnant by me. I love them bitches. That ain't my baby. Score.
Yeah, well, it ain't like she can get pregnant now.
You can't get no more pregnant. Shit. You do that, baby. That baby's a demon. That's a demon, man.
You suck.
Like an antichrist.
Yeah, definitely antichrist. That motherfucker gonna absorb the other baby in there, nigga.
Okay, so here's the more structured part of the show. So I'm about to turn the mic over to Kenny. Take it away, Kenny.
I need to.
So you said you've been in before you started doing comedy. You was in some bullshit, right?
I had a job while I was hustling. Like I rapped too. I rapped for like most of my life, 13 to like 18 and shit. I got deeply into hustling because rap wasn't paying.
So when you say hustling, you mean like legal hustling or illegal hustling?
Both.
All right, 501 Kenny.
I ain't say specifically what type of hustle it was.
Known the man except for meth.
See, now he's self-snitching.
No, you can't. I went to jail for shit. I got locked up for it. And I got beat the cases. So you can't double jeopardy me shit. I tell the judge, yes, I sold drugs. Yes, y'all call me. Yeah, y'all let me go, bitch. How about that?
So you feel like you take comedy, like, why take comedy more serious?
Cause it's all I got.
Out of all the shit you said a lot of stuff. You said you was deep into it.
Comedy was the only thing that saved my life. It felt like this was what I was supposed to be doing. When I first got on that stage, that was the freest I ever felt. Like, I rap. You know, your boy, that shit was fun. But on stage, comedy, I can say what the fuck I want. Oh, I love this shit. Like a rap song, you gotta be on the beat, know the rap and all this shit on stage. This is your show. But that was my downfall too. You nigga ever take a message and shit.
That ain't me. I ain't connected to that shit. Nigga, don't do that.
I didn't know that was. I thought you were doing it. I'm talking about
I'm sending the link out to some more people.
I'm talking about the nigga on the. Not you.
Nah,
what the fuck you doing?
I'm
you
sending
listen to the speaker.
I'm sending the motherfucking link out.
I'm talking about nigga up there. He want to turn the music down, but he sent the message.
Okay. But yeah, that's some real shit. So comedy saved your life. So
yeah, my son saved my life. Having a kid, but then I found comedy. Like I'm lying. Like my son, I was doing a lot of dumb shit before I started like getting my shit together. Like my son, like literally, if it wasn't for my son, I'd probably be in the streets still doing stupid shit. So I justified doing dumb shit because I got to take care of my son. Then I had my daughter.
I know what you was doing.
Yeah, it was like dumb shit. Like nigga, I got to provide for my son. Like nigga, you know
what?
Go get a regular job then. That's why I ended up doing. I ended up getting a good job too. I went to work at a Pepsi nigga. I'm like, but I ended up fucking that up. So I couldn't stay out the streets too. I still had to figure out a way to still be in the streets. Cause that shit was fun. I was young. When you 22, 23, you making $25,000, that's good. But you still can make $500 or $600 on the side. Why not do that? The fuck?
Yeah. And when I make out taxes, you ain't sweating.
Shut up. I didn't give a fuck about getting taxed when I worked at Pepsi. I had money. Like taxes and stuff fuck with me until I really had nothing but a job. And I realized, man, they ripping the shit out of my goofy ass. I ain't getting no breaks. Like I was hurt behind that shit. So I tried to figure out shit like. When Uber and Lyft came along, I was happy about that shit. You don't have to really pay taxes on that shit. You don't get reports on that shit.
So you basically saying your comedy really generates your lifestyle.
Yeah. And shit, yeah.
Because some people, because when I get on stage, it's pretty much, I got to, either some of it's truth and I got to be a character, like another character. But you was just, this is who you are personally.
Yeah. I might talk about characters in my life, but I don't know how to be nobody with myself. Comedy, like, in my opinion, comedy comes from pain, bro. All the boys, like, I talk about my kid, I make fun of them, but that's how I feel. Nobody, like, I love my kid, but they wasn't planned, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they weren't like, yes, we're going to do this. When they got here, like, oh, no, that's my life. But at the same time, when I talk about people, right, nigga, that bitch took my semen, man. That bitch made sure she got a baby out of me. She tell you, like, Tommy, yeah, I took him. Newbie, yeah, that was actually. No, I love you, baby. You bitch actually never happened to me. But we weren't supposed to have no kids. We was partying, having fun. When my daughter came along, that really made me snap out of that dumb shit. Plus that 5 years probation. Right. When you get in that system, now fuck, you got to pay restitution fees and victim fees. Who the fuck I victimized? I was helping the community by selling niggas drugs.
So if you had to call yourself, if you had to say your demographic of who you really trying to, or like who attaches quickly.
I can't really put it on a certain demographic because everybody fuck with me. I got white fans, I got black fans, I got Hispanic fans. Like social media showed me you ain't gotta be, you just be yourself. They don't buy into gimmicks and all that shit. They buy into you. They buy into a gimmick. That's all they gonna want from you. Like I work with certain comedians. They do certain things because that's what pays their bills. They be a certain character and stay in that character for that moment because that's what the people want to see. I had to get it right here. I didn't like that shit at first. Like, man, I don't do this. But if they pay your bills, do pay your bills. That ain't nothing to do with me no more. Like, I stopped giving a fuck about, like, oh, they wearing a wig, they wearing a dress. If they get paying their bills, what the fuck I'm gonna say? It ain't my thing. Do what you do, but that's I don't want to do a character. I don't want to be stuck in something. That's why I don't want to do a character.
So me to ask you this question because you talked about the dress.
Yeah.
Would you ever do the dress?
No, I don't have to get. I could being in the dress to make it funny. I'm not knocking niggas to put the dress on. That's what you thought was funny. Do you? But I don't feel like having to wear no kind of being no kind of character. Now you should have characters. We all know characters. You should be able to like play on that shit because it is good. Like I watch motherfuckers do characters. I'm working on acting. I'm not gonna be me in these roles, but on stage, in my professional in my own words on stage, that's when you're supposed to be you. That's when you get. That's the only time you can brutally and honestly be you on that stage.
Cool, because I'm gonna share it to the moment because now that I'm like really working with this comedy shit, because at first, niggas be saying they a comedy or a comedian, do 1 or 2 spots a week, don't really do no practicing.
That is their practice. I used to be like that too. You got to practice at home too, or in the car. Listen to yourself. At least record yourself.
Yeah.
And listen to it. Some people, everybody do this shit differently. I know. I write on stage a lot. I was sitting on stage thinking of something. I listen to it back then. That's how I came on most of my jokes. For like 3 years, I freestyle. I didn't never write jokes. I thought that shit was lame. You supposed to be organic. Yeah. Then I watched Dave Attell. do crowd work. He did the same exact show, 4 shows in a row, killing it, just doing the same thing. You think he made it look art? It was like, oh, it's an art to this shit.
So, have you ever outperformed yourself? Like you be thinking like when you're on stage and you really like you'll say this, you'll say that, and then the crowd go crazy, and it's just like, man, fuck it, like I'm really doing this. Like, goddamn, then it's like everything you say, it just don't matter what the fuck it is, it's just everything hit.
Yeah,
have you had that experience? Like, damn, this shit really fucking.
Yeah, I opened up for Tommy Davidson one of the few times last shows when I was at home, and that was the first time I got off stage like, shit, I got a damn standing ovation. And when I did Jason Banks show, when I hosted from the weekend, and I got a video of that shit, like the room erupted. I'm sitting there like, shit. Now I was so happy. I said, I had to get on camera. Like, look, kids, your daddy made it. That's my favorite video. I said to my son, he said, they there for y'all. Like, they ain't there for me, but they love you, though. They came here from Jason.
I did that to my mom. My mama saw me on the flyer that we made. She's like, oh, I see. I said, hell yeah, mom, I made that shit.
My mama still ain't been in no goddamn show. I've been doing it 4 years.
I talked to my mama too
mama.
much,
so when I get rich, you want to sit in the back.
No, ain't no cap. That's how my mom is.
I am my mom. My mama, she seen me, she seen the video, she shared stuff, but she ain't never, my mama got sick too before I left. She can't really come out like that. But when I do get back to you old motherfucker, get to the shows. I love my mama. My mama crazy as fuck, man. That's where I get my personality from. My daddy died when I was 2. So I got his anger. That was it. All I got from the nigga, his size. Personality I get that from my fucked up mama. Love you, mama. You are no doubt.
Who was your inspiration?
For what?
What's your inspiration to doing this kind of thing?
My kids. Oddly enough, my oldest kids always tell me they believe in me. They my biggest supporters and like motherfuckers in my city. Like I said, I talk shit about my city, but I got a lot of support back there. I love my city. It just you can't stay there too long. I see a lot of older comics there that y'all think I'm funny. These motherfuckers are killers. Like Javon Bibbs, Frank Lyles, my homeboy JB, Travis, everybody in the Black Pack, Canary. These niggas are funny as fuck, but when you get stuck in that city, bro, you get stuck doing the same shit over and over and over again. I don't want to do that. Talking to other comics, you got to get on the road and do this shit, bro, if you really want to do it. That's how I end up here. And when I see y'all talking about y'all want to leave, nigga, take this shit over first. I spent 4 years in that motherfucker. That was my time. I do that. But at least take 2 years to make sure everybody around this motherfucker, Houston way big. Everybody in every circle know who you is. Then I know everybody knows who I am in my city as far as comedy wise. If you don't know me, you want my flat up. That motherfucker, I don't know that nigga. You're like, hey, what's up, man? I know you're like, yeah. But it's like it's gonna be like that. But social media too, it gives you a broader span of like your fan base. Like when people try to pigeonhole themselves to be, I'm a hood comic. I want to be funny for everybody. I want everybody to laugh. I don't want just black people or just white people. I want Hispanic. I want to learn how to be Japanese.
Yeah, you want to be multi-diverse.
Yeah, I want Japanese motherfuckers. I want to laugh, make them laugh. And then you do that like the social media, like my videos on TikTok. It's everywhere. Like I said, my folks from Ghana was talking to me. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't understand this shit. Motherfuckers Caribbean. I'm like, y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we watch American shit. So I was like, oh. So my small mind, I'm like, oh shit, I ain't know I was getting that big of a reach. So you see people talking to you, be like a bunch of kids. Like that's what I said, the future is kids. Sad thing about TikTok, it reach a lot of kids. My first 30,000 followers was fucking teenagers and shit like that. It was weird. These motherfuckers talking to me. I'm like, I got kids your age. Niggas I can't talk to you. Talk to my son. But I realized they find me funny too. I can't sit there and say, oh, you can't laugh at the shit I'm saying. It's funny to them. So you reach kids and old people. I got a motherfucker 70 years old watching my shit every day. What diary at? What happened to Miss Pearl? In my inbox. I'm like, bitch, she's imaginary people, bitch. Yeah. They real people, but I just made up names and shit, made up stories and shit, like shit I see that's happening in real life and embellishing something like comedy. But most of the shit, the easiest comedy is shit that's happening right there in front of you. Or shit you can think of. You ain't got to make up a story. That shit takes too long because you got to remember a story you made up.
Yeah.
If it really happened, nigga.
Yeah, it's muscle memory when you recant that.
Right. And you might add, now you going to add shit to the story. Black people do that shit. We great at that. That's why our story be so dope. We embellish the shit out. Yeah, that nigga came in, he shot nigga 22 times in the angle and shit. Bow, bow. You know what I'm saying? So straight. You heard that? Bow, bow, bow. Then the police came, them cousin came around the corner of me, had cocaine on his face. Like, yeah, cocaine on his face. Bunch of ill shit for no reason, but it make the story better. Like, if you want to know this story is Jim Jeffries, Australia. Brilliant. When you listen to the story, it's like, this motherfucker's retarded. But you can tell some of that happened, like, you added some of this shit, but you don't really know which one you added. Because it'd be so absurd, like, that's fucked up, but that's hilarious. But it's about this shit comedy is an art, though. Like I said, don't you gonna always embellish the jokes. You tell jokes, but it's easier to make real life pain funny. Real life shit that just happened and just you know what I'm saying. Talk about that's easy.
So by you saying that, if you had to go back, if you had a choice to go back, would you let everything happen to you happen since it's the root of your material, or would you
Yeah,
try
I
to go
can't
back and
change
change it?
nothing. I just talk this shit. I wouldn't change shit. I wouldn't be me if I changed anything.
Right.
I wouldn't have my kids. I wouldn't have my story. I wouldn't be able to see things from different perspectives. I might have been I might have been dead if shit didn't go the way it went. But I don't know. Like I said, if I didn't have my son, I was with some bullshit, some straight bullshit. I didn't like the nigga I used to be. I didn't be honest. Like I was like that nigga's fucked up. You stupid.
Yeah.
Like I prided myself in not getting caught, but when I started getting caught and doing certain things, you start doing whatever the fuck around you. So I don't want my son. I'm getting the fuck out of my kids out of St. Louis. I don't want them going around the same area and the shit I did. Cause I knew how I ended up.
Right.
I'm cool.
So describe St. Louis.
Which
That
part?
cut. What you mean which part? I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas, so
I fuck with Little Rock. I fuck with Arkansas. My homeboy Marcus from down there. You know
Yeah.
Marcus.
Yeah, but nigga,
They got some cool. Y'all ain't doing no comedy down there?
no,
You never
I went into comedy when I was down there.
Go home and go to that house, man. Y'all got this. Y'all got decent singing down there.
So it's like when coming from somebody that's not from your city, what would you describe from somebody? So can you do comedy in St. Louis or no?
Yeah, I did comedy. That's why I started. You can
Right.
y'all go down there and do good.
So describe St. Louis then.
I mean, the rooms are hard. You got some rooms that's like if you're in a comedy club, it might be a little different for you. But our rooms, they come to laugh if you're funny. When you go to certain places, you're like this. Next joke. Come on. Like Philly Dirks. That's pretty much like the standard at home. Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm used to this crowd down here, but it's like it's a little hard up there because sometimes they be too drunk to even give a fuck about you being on stage.
Characters on Tuesday.
Pretty much. That's what I said. These rooms are not really hard. I'm like, I see the motherfucker literally boo a motherfucker like, boo! Boo! Like, where you get that boo from? Like, that was Y'all want to fight over this? Like, it's different. But comedy pretty much the same in every city, bro. It's just, you got to get seen. Right. Like I was saying, like, y'all shit, like, it remind me of so much of my house, like, secret group like our Funny Bone.
Right.
But it's way more opportunity. Y'all, they got like 6 shows or some shit like that every night. The Funny Bone got 3, maybe. Then they got the weekend. They don't really have no time for that. We get a Sunday, maybe, and you get 2 to 3 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's up there. You better doing your shit. Ain't no up there playing around. That's what I said. Y'all get a lot of stage time out here. Y'all better take advantage of this. You gonna say, look, 4 minutes tight. All right. What? 5 minutes tight. All right. If you ain't doing too good, like me, as I said.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all better take the
shit.
time y'all got right here and tighten the fuck up. When you go other places, it's formatted, bro. Especially in the comedy clubs. Y'all think it's cool now. Nah, and then when you get that light, they'll tell you how much time you got to get your ass off stage when you get banned.
Oh, for real?
I got banned from the Funny Bone my first time on stage. I was mad at the motherfuckers. I'm fuck yeah, white people. I'm funny. All these motherfuckers are here. Went up for time. And just walked out like, fuck y'all anytime, bitch. I never come back here again. That took me down to like 2 years to get back on that mic, bro. And I'm like, I still never got booked in the Funny Bone. And they kind of like, damn, y'all don't fuck with me like that. But I started getting booked at the Helium. I became a regular in that motherfucker. That's how I met Tony Roberts and Tommy Davis and Jason Banks and who else? Bunch of motherfuckers, D. Simone. It was just being in the comedy club. Like, that's what niggas need to be. That's why I say, y'all go to the Empire and all that shit, y'all word. Y'all go to y'all comedy clubs. I ain't never, like I said, all the big comedy. I'm like, what that? Then I seen Jeffy on the show up there. Like, when comedy, you got to hit everywhere. If it was a microphone there, go, bro. Unless it's just a waste of your time. Like, wait, no, nobody never go to that mic. Yeah, that's different. But comedy clubs, that's where you want to get seen at. They pay you. It ain't much, but they pay you. It ain't much. I'm not going to lie to y'all. It's not going to be life-changing money in no comedy club, especially just hosting. That's what you're going to start. You got to start off as a host, then you work your way up to a feature. And feature, man, that's 15 minutes, 20, 25. Sometimes, depending on who you feature.
That's one of the things about Texas, and I feel like most of the comedians that do hit and like really hit outside of the city, they be prepared because like
y'all get a lot of time.
So
I was saying my 4 years. I'm like, hell, I'm not ready. Y'all get fast track down here. They give y'all time to do that, bro. Bro, you got to hit, and we ain't got as much jobs, so it take a long time to work your crowd. One niggas leave, they go to New York and shit like that. When New York, mics every night. My homeboy Nate Orton, shout out to Nate, headline of Carolines. He came from St. Louis and went straight there and ain't no time back. Homeboy Reggie Edwards, Reggie Cush, he up in New York too, killing shit. Like most of the people that left my city are doing great in comedy. Larry Green in Chicago. Everybody just branching out and shit. Like, I'm being Cali in June. Cause homeboy Vince Roy, he in California running shit up. It just you have to move around, bro. Here, my homeboys in Atlanta, Sterling, Sonny. Everybody doing something, but we got connections. You just hit these motherfucking spots, bro. You want to be good in this shit, you got to move around. You can't sit still. You watch a motherfucker sit still. You see what happened when motherfucker sit still and sit in that city too long?
Yeah.
That's why I gotta say, look, I love my city. I talk that shit, man. I love my city, man. And I done have the opportunity that, well, I'm gonna keep doing the same shit over and over again from year after year after year. You get tired of it, you get burnt out. Then the city get tired of seeing your ass.
Because they pretty much
They know
jokes.
you now, bro.
They know your jokes already.
And that could be up to you too, because you can be, y'all got enough stage time where you don't have to do the same set of jokes all the time. You know this set. If you know a 10-minute set, you done done this shit, you got paid for it, work another 10-minute set.
Yeah. I might say.
Or at least work another 5. Keep adding to these sets, because you can change them, because you realize your jokes have uniforms. You be like, man. I got jokes I can tell in the wintertime that I can't tell in summer. You know what I'm saying? They change, interchange, but you don't keep going and keep going. Like, it's going to be jokes. You're like, hey, man, I ain't never heard you say this shit, cuz it ain't the season for this joke.
And that's what I do with my tax season jokes. Like, right now, it's tax season. So.
Right. And I left mine alone because it's starting to doing them down. So I'm trying to go to the summer shit.
I'm just like, I don't use it as much now. Like, really, I don't use it at all. I haven't used it the last 5-6 shows. But
that's all it is.
Because you gotta have stuff to work with stuff. Like my holiday jokes. Like I got an Easter joke that I'm gonna probably pull out this.
I was thinking about that too. I'm like, it is Easter coming out. I can do my Jesus joke now.
Yeah, man. It's like
so I'm gonna piss people off with Jesus joke. I love that shit.
Yeah, I'm pissing people off with my God joke too.
I love doing that. It's fun.
It is.
I mean, literally, it's like you watch. Like I'll try not to watch my favorites no more because I don't want to sound like them. Even though I sound like Corey, I was just we from the Midwest, I guess. They were like, yeah, I sound like, but I don't do a lot of abortion jokes. This abortion jokes about me not being aborted. I made it, bitch.
Those of you who joined, we always welcome questions, so y'all can interact and y'all can type any questions that y'all feel is necessary.
Especially you got a big booty and you pretty girl. I'll take it down.
It might be some, because I got to DM all the bitches that I wish I could fuck. But
send them my way, my boy.
I can't fuck them, but oh well. I just said fuck it. There you go.
Send them my way. I can fuck them. Periodically.
Most importantly, man, don't forget on Saturdays, 10175 Veterans Memorial Drive. Doors open at 10. Show starts at 10:30, 10:45.
Jokes&Smokes, man.
Jokes&Smokes, man. Every Saturday.
I'll be here late, but I'll be here. Well, y'all should don't start at 10, right?
Yeah.
I'll be here probably on time.
No, I start at 9, so you get here at 10.
Yeah.
That is one of the newest spots in the city. It's still growing. We 4 months in. We done had some good names in here. Come and be a part of this experience, man. Oh, yeah, some free house punch for the ladies. What else? Private parking. Security, so it's a secure and safe environment. Again, comics, man, when y'all pulling up, if y'all ain't hit this list for this week, don't just pop up thinking you gonna tell no jokes. Especially thinking you gonna show up not unannounced, man.
Yeah.
We said what the order was, so it's up to you to choose if you was gonna do it or not. If you don't do it, be expected to be turned around.
I was online. I
become a motherfucking consumer.
I put on Facebook.
Yeah.
I gotta download Facebook. Y'all be on Facebook, man. I'm blocked, so I ain't got no reason to be on there.
This man is the fugitive of all social media.
I say one thing, they always block me, old hoe ass. Y'all whole ass.
Facebook, TikTok, all the reason Instagram let him live, he only posted pictures.
Yeah.
Next week they gonna figure out how to say, hey man, I don't like that picture you did.
Yeah, bro, like I can't even word shit on That's why I even say that. You just see me post a picture like, fuck, I'm out here. Like, I don't know what's gonna get me blocked the ban. Nigga, my video keep getting taken down. I'm like, man, y'all some hoes out here. But it is what it is, man.
Aside from comedy, like what else do you like to do? To take your mind out, or just
trying to take him on a date?
Y'all niggas
drugs. I can do drugs, nigga. Nah. I used to be spending time with my kids, man. I ain't got my kids, so all I do is comedy. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't really do too much outside of comedy. That's it. So that's what I do right now. When I get my kids, I be spending time with my kids, and that's about it. I try to fuck bitches. That's about it, man. When you get 37 years old, man.
We got a question. She said, "Is he going to the Friday spot?" He talking about my spot. See, that's why you need a female to support you. Yeah. He may not go to the Friday spot. He may not go. You know how niggas be.
I'm gonna pull up. I gotta go to the homeboy. He give me a guest spot, so I'll be there after I pull up from there. Cause I think y'all run on the corner. He in Katy, so I'll be at the pier. So I come from my house, go there, and then come to y'all. Cause y'all far fuck away. Everybody 45 minutes away from me. I moved the fuck out of town in time. Ain't that a bitch?
Real talk.
Nobody told me this like that down here. They're like, you in Katy.
Pull up on them, man. I was like, God damn, this is exciting.
Katy, yo.
I think Grace said, I said, how far must you know? About hour 22. Hour, nigga, what?
This nigga moved out the city. He moved in Houston Metroplex.
Right. I was trying to go somewhere. Hey, I like my neighborhood. Fuck what y'all talking about. See,
you live with white folks?
No, white folks. What?
So white folks.
It's a mixed breed over there. It just, my complex is nice, quiet. I'm the most dangerous person in my neighborhood. I said, my door, but I wish a nigga would come to this motherfucker. Nobody came. Nobody came.
Okay, so before we get up out of here, man, let us know what you got on your schedule, what you doing, all that stuff.
Oh shit, I got a bunch of shows coming up. Just follow me on social media because I'm not good with dates, and ain't nobody sent me a flyer yet, so I ain't finna promote shit. Until I get a flyer or a deposit, maybe, from some niggas. But I got a bunch of shows coming up. Just look on my Instagram, Tommy Dangerfield, Dangerfield Comedy on TikTok. I got 2 pages on there. Both of them still up. They let you follow me. I just can't post on one of them, the biggest one. But follow me on there, too. Ladies, you cheat. Follow me on Instagram, because it disappears real fast. And,
they do got Vantage Mode on Instagram now.
Who?
Vantage Mode.
Yeah, Vantage Mode.
Yeah, shit, they're all right, nigga.
Oh.
As soon as you send a motherfucker something, you can tell one for a screenshot. This shit, they tell you meant screenshot. I love Instagram. I mean, it's on Instagram too?
Yeah.
Huh. Follow me on Instagram, you cheat, use Spanish mode, bitch. Hey, yeah, he mean the hell like, huh? You cheat on that? I don't like bitches to be cheating like that a little bit. I can't kiss you, you dirty whore.
You dirty whore.
Kenny, tell them what you got going, man.
Friday we got I can remember this address. But my Friday address, that'd be a motherfucker.
It's a seafood boy.
Yeah.
That got some good food. That crawfish.
5020 West Farm Market.
Hey, man, follow his Instagram.
Yeah, you probably 501 Kenny. It's probably Instagram. I posted on there. Yeah. But over here, it's 17. Yeah. I'm bullshit. I don't.
He got contact. That boy got a contact over here.
Hey, man. As usual, it's been another episode of Jokes and Smokes Present the Session. Every Saturday, 10175 Veterans Memorial Drive. It's a North Side party, man. Come get these Jokes and Smokes. Doors open
Saturday.
at 10. Show start at 10:30. Be here on time.
Comics, let us know when you coming, so we can get you on the list.
And we out.
On my bank, we live.